Since 2017, we've been slowly whittling away at new stuff over multiple states, and thankfully we've been able to pull it off with the help of a lot of great friends.
I'd written a book about a lot of psychological interests of mine growing up and things that I thought about, and I experience things through music. And now I kept hearing the soundtrack in my head, and I was like, I want to write music for this. I was very inspired by the Alchemy Index, because they had written these songs that were from the perspective of an element. So I was like, what if I wrote songs from the perspective of this astral trinity? I tried to make music tell a story. And when I, approached Connor originally and said, hey, I got these ideas, and Connor took it to the rest of the band, and everybody was just really awesome about taking some time. We were all in different states and putting kind of their ideas onto these unlistenable songs that I had written that weren't very structured at all. I gave him this puddle of clay, and he just kind of started sculpting it and making sure everyone else was adding what they could add to it.
I remember walking around Brooklyn at my new job, just listening to the guitar, and I had a music writing program and thought, well, this would be a good way to stay relevant in music. So I would write out actual music notes that would translate to MIDI files that would play back in a drum program. So it's this whole convoluted process, but it was a way for me to play drums when I didn't have access to a drum kit.
It's definitely intricate. It sounds like us, and it's gigantic. It's the right amount of epic without overdoing it. It doesn't sound like it's forced, like we were trying to make something big. It just ended up big, and you can't trim it anymore, or else you'll lose that meaning of the song.
Some of it is just you guys track so much stuff because you had so many ideas and put it all together, and then giving it to me and try to live in the moment where you guys were when you created everything.
Very surprising how good it is that none of us were ever in the same room, but it still sounds like us. So a lot of our personalities are just still inside of the music.
I think it fits really well into things that we've done before. It's a good progression.
Good hearing my thoughts kind of manifest into music like that, and who better to add to that than the band that I had, grown so close to over the last couple of years.